Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the 293rd edition of Cinema Effect, the podcast where we talk about and review a different movie every single Monday. And this week, that movie is the Mortal Instruments City of Bones, which opened in the US on August 21st, 2013. It was directed by Harold Zwart. It's a fantasy movie that, for some reason, IMDb says the top genre is adult animation. That's an error, because it's not. The synopsis says, when her mother disappears, Clary Fray, okay, learns that she descends from a line of warriors who protect our world from demons. She joins forces with others like her and heads into a dangerous alternate New York called the Shadow World.
That was called.
Liam,
Wow.
did they actually ever say that?
Yeah, I don't think they said that in the movie.
But also, why is New York the Shadow World? Isn't it just the whole world is the Shadow World? Their whole underworld? Jaden, yes.
2 seconds.
Oh,
Back.
yeah.
You're back. You're
Just
back.
in case that
Dude.
caused any issues.
Dude, Zencaster 2 weeks in a row, man. What's going on? Oh my God. Okay. I think we're right. That's fine. Liam, what do you think of the Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, Shadow World?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't very good. But like, not even, I don't know, like, I thought I'd get some enjoyment out of kind of something, but I just think that, like, beyond the badness of kind of the characters and beyond even the YA stuff, the way the plot kind of moves is just weird. Like, there's so much random shit that's going on, and it just doesn't move in a very natural way to me. It's a weird feeling film. And I don't know why. I don't know like why it feels this way, but yeah, it wasn't really great. But I don't know. I think it probably has some charm somewhere because people seem to, you know, the top letterbox review was like, "This is a bad movie, but it's my bad movie." So like, maybe there's like a New York thing somewhere or something.
Right.
So like I think it has something. It has maybe a bit of charm, but it doesn't have much like intrigue. Like the lore isn't too interesting, and the kind of like the vampire werewolf thing. It's just like they're just vampires and werewolves. You know, they're not. It doesn't have a. There's not unique enough a kind of spin on that.
Yeah.
And then they're just like demon killers. You know, so it's not like. I don't know. There was just like a lack. There was a lack of kind of attention to the detail. I think to the lore, or it's kind of like, you know, because she doesn't know anything, they just pass it off as like, I don't know how I did that, or I don't know what this is, and then they don't really go deeper into that. So everything's like, you know, kind of uninteresting. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I guess the acting was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I never heard of this movie. It wasn't even slightly on my radar as a kid in 2013, which surprises me. Maybe did it just perform that badly, where it just didn't penetrate? I don't know. I feel like I feel like I was in prime territory to receive this. But so coming in completely fresh, I can't say it's very good. I think by the tone I'm gathering from you, Fitzy, I don't disagree that I don't think it's like terrible. It wasn't totally without merit and some entertainment value. It did have its "this is kind of cool" moments sometimes. Not enough for it to have any stickiness with me overall, but in terms of what you're saying about the plot being weird, I will definitely say the story moves fast.
Yeah.
It makes some weird choices that left me confused. But
yeah,
I'm also kind of glad they were there. Like, they helped the movie not be boring. So, you know? So it has plot twists and things that aren't earned at all. But I'll still take them for what they are over being bored. So in summary, I guess I didn't hate it. But, you know, nothing to write home. I'm not going to, stand on a pedestal or anything and say this is like defendable or something, but I don't know. Jaden, please.
I still really liked it. I just can't believe I used to think it was actually like a good movie. Like,
Okay.
I liked it, but I used to like it and think it was a good movie when I was younger. So I mean, there's something changed there. I don't know. Like, I think all these characterizations are pretty good based on the book.
Mm.
I think it's just of an era. I think a lot of the people that came behind the scenes to make it, I think we're wrong. I mean, it's just it's so Tumblr. So like that's kind of like where like so much of my I don't know, like every ironic Simon line, was reposted and memed for on end
Okay.
and all that stuff. But I just think the crew behind the camera wasn't that great, and I think the soundtrack was awful. I mean, I get it came out in that like 2010s period where like we're getting like original songs, which I do like a lot for like films. But I just think that the talent that they chose for this is just miserable. Again, Demi Lovato, kill myself. But aside from that, I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the fantasy elements are still cool. A lot of the, I was hoping that watching this would scratch my itch to like relearn the lore, but it didn't really. So there's a lot of things I'm still forgetting, but I'll do my best to explain things if you're confused.
Okay.
But
please do.
I don't know if this is ever confirmed, but like the popular rumor was that it started off as Hermione fanfic, so like that might help, like explain some stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I saw a Reddit write up about all this, and yeah, it totally was. It was like this whole thing where the author Cassandra Clare was a Harry Potter fan fiction person that wrote exactly like the Ron Hermione fanfic and stuff and whatever. And like basically the gist of it is that there's this whole. Sorry, yes, you're sorry, you're right about that. There's this anyway. There's this whole backstory to it that basically led to her changing her pen name to be spelt differently, so people wouldn't Google and find the fan fiction. But like when she became a serious published author, she changed her the way her pen name Claire. She removed the I from it, so it's just Clare. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. And you can definitely see like some of the Harry Potter residue, if you will, at times, which is kind of funny. But yeah, man, I don't know. So that when you tell me when that song kicked in, when they started kissing and like the sprinkler came down, you weren't into that?
No. You see, I think it used to work on me.
Oh no.
But now that my lobe is a bit more developed, it's not really as effective anymore. Had they picked a better song, it would have been alright. But boo.
I didn't realize you were such a Demi hater.
I fucking hate Demi Lovato.
Jeez,
that's really strong. That's probably like the strongest I've ever come against across the celebrity on the show.
Yeah.
But I really, really, really do not like Demi Lovato.
Fitzy, are you going to defend this moment? Were you like, man, this shit kind of went hard?
Nah. It was yeah, it was funny.
It was funny. It came, it hit, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're doing this. And then the whole freaking, and then the water, the rain, and then they have to like explain, oh, sorry about the sprinkler system or whatever. Oh, God. Well, that's the most contrived reason for this like rain moment I've ever seen in my life. But Jen, you were a fan of these books. You've read all these books. Is that correct? And when
I read all 6 books. I read 2 of the prequels.
Okay.
I read the Magnus Chronicles spinoff.
Oh my God.
And I read the Shadowhunters Guide.
Dude, you've done the whole 9 miles on this one.
Yeah.
So you telling me Magnus Bane is a significant enough character to get a spin-off?
Yeah, later on he becomes more important.
Okay, this is important context. And did you read these books before this movie?
I think I read the first 2 before the movie, and then the rest of them after. But it
Okay.
all would have been in that 2013, 14 period, and then I think Lost Souls and Heavenly Fire was still getting released at that point. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. But this series has like a conclusion and like an ending that's like
Yeah,
done.
6 books. As far as I'm aware, she hasn't opened up. I haven't really kept tapped in. But yeah,
There might be 3 more waiting for you. You better get on it.
That'd be fucked. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I can't remember exactly. I can't remember a lot of the books. So that's why I was like tempted to get back into the world. But like, I don't know. I can clear up the incest stuff though if you want me to address that straight away.
Yeah. Well, yes, but first I did just want to ask, like, leading into the incest stuff, because that's all part of where the conversation, like the second half of the story, is going to go. In terms of what we were talking about with the plot and the story progressing in a weird way, pacing wise and reveal wise and all that, like, based on your recollection, is it? I can only assume that's an adaptation thing. That it's just them trying to squeeze as much into the movie as possible. Is that fair to say, or are there things in this movie that the book doesn't even do?
I don't remember a lot of details, but I do
Yes.
like the whole relationship feels more natural, obviously, with more time spent. And I think you're always meant to ship Jace and Clary. I mean, like, yeah, there's not too much footwork done to like other than like making you feel sad for Simon sometimes, but like I don't know. I think the book did do a good job of like making you want to root for Jace and Clary, and like that the incest thing is like a kind of devastating thing, but also kind of hot, you know.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's the actual. Are they actually brother and sister?
At the conclusion of book 1, they are. Yeah. But then, like, I think book 2, it turns out that was a lie.
Well, literally,
then
like
book 3, they flip it again, and then like book 3, they also introduce like Clary's real brother, Sebastian.
yeah.
But then like people ship her real brother with her because it's hot, and then like I don't know, it's
But I just assumed it was not true because like Moriarty's. What's the fucking what's the guy?
Valentine.
No, Valentine. The other one.
Hodge.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hodge.
Hodge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hodge says, like if you lie to them, it'll like break them or whatever. Like,
Yeah. So I don't remember that line at all from the books or the film. That really caught me off guard this time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's an actual thing. I feel like that's like a line that was added in for censors. So like the film doesn't promote incest or something like that.
Right.
But like no, like you are really meant to be with Clary and thinking that that's your brother.
I took it as like they are brother and sister, except like that end motorbike scene was so weird, dude. And then they kind of like suggest that, like, I can't remember what the exact line was. I think Jay says a line where he kind of implies like there might be more to learn or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, to me, that was the film saying, "Oh, okay, so they're not going to be. They're gonna dig deeper, and then But you're telling me that that is what happens, but then it flips back again.
I'm like, it's like he's definitely not her brother, and like I'm pretty sure in book 2 they say that, but I have a feeling they flipped it again, but maybe not.
Wait, so okay, so definitively at the end of the series, they are not siblings.
No, they're not. And it doesn't last long for them to be siblings either. I think within like the first 3 books, it's all resolved.
Okay. Okay.
And I think it gets
So
to a point. I think Jace gets
without...
like upset that he's not a Morningstar, because he's like not as powerful or some shit. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
Okay. So, but is I'm not trying to quiz you to remember this shit from like a decade ago, but like, would the idea be that like fucking Valentine or whatever, like, I don't know, just like contrive this story that they're siblings or whatever? Like, like every reveal in this movie where he explained the backstory, he was just lying. Like, is that all it is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
dude, the whole the whole incest thing in this movie was so weird. Is it in the context of like reading these as books and appealing to that young adult audience? Like, I guess it is what you're saying, where it is meant to be taken as like, oh, it's kind of like edgy and hot or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, but I don't know, maybe it's a target audience thing. Maybe it's this movie having been rushed thing. But the result in me watching this movie is a 24-year-old is just like, this is just, it makes me feel weird. I just don't
You go on-
like it.
You go on AO3 or like Wattpad, and you search up how many little numbers are next to the incest tag, and you'll find your answer.
Sure. I guess so.
Yeah.
So. But you can't tell. But that's the thing that kind of weirds me about it, is that this is a fantasy film made for general audiences.
Yeah. So that,
You know what I mean?
and I feel like that's why there's like those little lines about like, oh, maybe they're not.
Right.
Then they need to
Right.
then they need to smooth it out.
Oh my god. But like, I mean, that's probably true. But still, having said that, the end of this movie with them on the motorbike, which is the weird scene I was talking about, that whole scene, like regardless of whatever the truth is at that point or not, just what that scene, the chemistry in that scene is, the whole thing is just, we're super attracted to each other and I really want to kiss you, but we're siblings so we can't. What a weird note to end your general audience family movie on. No. That's like your main story beat at the end.
Yeah, but they might not be.
But do they know that? Or are they just assuming that it's true?
I can't remember. I think it weighs a lot heavier on Jace than it does on Clary in the books. I think she's good to go. But I think he was kind of like,
good to
I
go.
can't.
Poor Simon, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I
know.
Okay, this is another thing. I think Simon does get with Isabel for a bit. I think.
Oh, I was thinking that. I was thinking Isabel and Simon were.
I think about
Gonna get
3 or
together.
4. I think they do get together for a while.
Okay, that's good.
Also, in 3, they go to Shadowhunter Israel. Is another thing.
Shit, I need to read these.
Yeah. Oh,
But
it's
no,
fucking
dude, you're
pissed
not-
us sometimes.
You're not wrong about. Okay, hang on. Like, in the movie though, am I wrong in saying like it felt like Jace was more like wanting to make this happen? At the end, he's still like hitting on her, calling her an angel and shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're an
That
angel.
was really weird. Yeah.
Hitting on the person he absolutely at this point believes is his sister.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure in book 2 it weighs heavy on him.
See, I mean, that makes sense. You know, and you'd hope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the thing that baffles me about it is just that, like, how can you be Harold directing this movie or the studio or whatever, like, watching this final product or reading this final script or whatever and being like, we're going to this is going to be our franchise and we're going to launch the back off of this story beat, off of this being the core conflict. Like, what?
I think they were expecting the Twilight kind of crowd to get around it a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But there's no incest in Twilight. Did they realize that?
No, but it's the same. It's a crossover of user base. You know, Stephanie Meyer, Cassandra Clare, they're all the same.
I get that, but I guess like I'm not overvaluing like how
Game
weird
of
the
Thrones
incest
just
is,
came
right?
out. You know.
Game of
It's
Thrones,
like-
yeah,
it's,
fucking
you know.
Lena Headey. She's all about the incest.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they thought, yeah, no, this is all right. But the incest in Game of Thrones is meant to be it's meant to be shocking and gross. Like,
Is it?
yes, absolutely. That's the whole point of it. It's like the villainous aspect of it. You know, it's like the thing you don't root for. It's not the thing we like secretly want or something.
But once again, if you go to AO3 and you type in Game of Thrones and then you add the incest tag,
Yeah, no,
look at how many numbers are next to it.
that's true. No, look, there's a place for everything on the internet, Jaden, as we know. But
There's a large place.
A
for
large
this in
there's a country of
it.
of stuff, man. But I can't even. So, Bitsy saying Paul Simon couldn't be more correct, because this guy, like,
Do we like some?
hey, he referenced Close Encounters, so he's my kind of guy.
Mm.
I didn't mind that.
Okay.
No, he's cool. But so he professes his love and all this shit. all the other characters harass Clary about, wow, you really string this guy along, which is correct. She's confronted with this and everything. He tells her the truth, all this sort of stuff. Then she's kind of distracted by Jace. All right, fair enough. Then she finds out that Jace is her brother, so it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this probably changes this. So then you'd think, dude, I thought the end in the hospital, like 100%. It's like, okay, I've learned all this. I've gone through this whole journey. The arc has to be, Simon, I've realized. I'm sorry, I overlooked you. You're my guy. I love you. You know that. Okay, makes all the sense in the world. Instead, she just rejects him again.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
chooses her own brother.
Knowingly.
Yeah. Oh man.
when, oh my god, what did she say? She was in there in the hospital and she was like, and when you know, when you find that person, and I'm like, what? When you find that person that you love or whatever, I'm like, oh
No,
my
it
god.
was
Okay.
But
So she does date Simon for a while in the books. That just came back to me. I
Like
think
later?
I think it might be about book 2, 3. Like when Jace is like really like, oh, I can't.
Okay.
wow.
But then no, Simon Isabel is endgame. And then
okay, that makes sense.
and then Clary goes back to Jace once it's all resolved.
Simon and Isabel actually had good chemistry in this film.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Overall, though, still poor Simon.
Yeah, but he's funny. You know, he's funny. We liked his lines. Yeah. Other than Close Encounters one.
No.
You know, no. Okay. You see, you're just not the right audience then.
Well, I don't know. Was he funny? Like,
yeah, you know, when he's like, you know, when like, you know, like he comes in the door, he's like, Jesus. He's like, no, it's Simon. You know, you know.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, you know, he's got funny lines every now and then.
Yeah.
Didn't work. No,
I don't think he's funny. He's just, I don't know. He's a lovable kind of goof, you know. Nerd.
Yeah, he fits that. Slots into that archetype nicely, I would say.
He fits into the Ron getting cucked by Draco archetype.
Like, is that like he is the Ron equivalent? I guess.
I don't know. Is he Ron or Harry? Because he looks like Harry, but he's like
Harry.
He's kind of like the Ron.
Clary's kind of nothing like Hermione,
though. The thing is, like, I mean, like obviously, but like it's an alternate timeline fanfic where, like, you know, you take as many liberties as you want with like character wise.
So you saying in Cassandra's original fanfic, Hermione was like Clary?
Yes. Yeah.
So she removed everything that made Hermione and just.
Yeah, you keep the character outlines. Like basically like what you're doing with AUs is that you're keeping the outline of the character, but then you're very much making them, you know, your own thing.
Is the one similarity like it's like because like Hermione had like Muggle parents, and in this film they're like you're mundane or whatever.
They're mundane. The Muggles they call mundane, bro.
I think it's meant to be a thing like Clary is meant to look more like Hermione in like the original like Source. And she's meant to be, you know, dainty and naturally gifted. Not that Hermione's naturally gifted, but you know, she's good at what she does, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Hermione's not powerful, like, you know, magically or whatever.
Yeah. But then the twist is that the Grangers actually are, you know, powerful wizard beings. Yeah.
Grangers are really important.
Mm.
That's true. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Okay, well, so what is it an element? I mean, is this like is Clary meant to be like really attractive, or is this like is this like a Lily Collins situation where it's just like the adaptation casting just like you lose the material, or you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, is Clary meant to be more nerdy? Is what I'm saying.
I think maybe a little bit more nerdy, but like, you know, kind of like, you know, like, it's kind of like the typical thing of like she lets down her hair and people realize she's beautiful kind of thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like literally what that whole scene is when she like gets in that like
in the Shadowhunter gear.
Yeah. Oh wow, you look good. Oh. That whole thing. Yeah. It is always kind of like, I don't know, call me simple. I don't know, like simple-minded. I don't know what the right term is. Call me just casting prejudice or whatever. But like, is this always a situation when you get a character that looks like Lily Collins in there, and then when she's her whole backstory and all their dialogue is things like, all my life, all I've had is you and my mum, and like she's a real loner type or whatever. It's like, dude, there's no way that this chick isn't the most popular girl in school with like 50 friends. Like, are you kidding me? Like, let's just be real for a second. You know what I mean? I'm just spitting facts. That's all.
I don't know. I know you're not tapped in on TikTok, but like, I don't know. Every 10 scrolls, you'll see a really pretty girl, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I had no friends in high school," and it's just because they're a bit weird. So I mean, like,
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I said I was simple-minded.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I have a hard time believing that, to be honest. I kind of feel like the TikTokers are lying. I kind of feel like
I mean, maybe they
adding to
are.
their
Maybe it's like an
TikTok
empathy
backstory.
ploy to send you like money on Cash App or something like that. But like,
I mean, I
It's-
kind of, again, I'm being a bit negative, but I kind of lean towards that.
but like, it's pretty like, I don't know. Like, I think you underestimate the cruelty of like people, and like how, like, if you're a bit weird, no matter how good you look, like, you're going to be an outcast.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, that's kind of sad. Maybe you're right.
But I mean, in the show, they cast Catherine McNamara, and I mean, like, she's obviously very pretty as well. So I mean, like, I can't remember like the exact description, but I mean, I assume like they're going for the same thing.
Yeah, well, did you guys, did either of you watch the whole show? Or
No,
I
I protest the show. It's
okay.
Like the first show that I like conscientiously objected.
Is that because you were a defender of the movie? Like, what, like?
Oh, it's because they made the Shadowhunters work for the CIA, and like they called the show Shadowhunters instead of More Instruments, obviously to distance themselves from the film. But then, like, I don't know, my sister watched a lot of it, and I think she just said like there was like a lot of changes. But the working for the CIA thing is always weird. It's fucking, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, based on complete vibe alone and looking at the poster for the show, like, it looks aesthetically very similar. Like, it looks like casting wise and everything that they were going for the same thing this movie was. Like, it didn't look like it was some sort of dramatic reinterpretation or something.
No.
Like, purely visually, I mean, I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I was just looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks pretty much just like if they tried this again. I can't tell you how much it bothers me though that Shadowhunter is one word. That is triggering. Yeah, but it's also two words. Anyway, bother me. What are the other I don't know, is there mundane equals muggle? It was like the one that cracked me up in this about the Harry Potter comparison.
But like mundane is just like a regular word as well.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, it's got, that's the thing, I guess this is sort of comparable of the whole thing as well, is that like muggle has whimsy to it, saying you're a muggle or whatever. Mundane has zero whimsy, but I mean, this whole thing has zero whimsy. It doesn't have to have whimsy.
like, even like,
that's the idea.
It's like their wand. I'm pretty sure it's just called a stylus.
A stylus?
Yeah.
Like the DS stylus?
Yeah, like the DS stylus. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like, and then, like, even runes. Like, I mean, like, runes of runes. So, like a lot of, like, runes of spells, obviously. But, like, it's like... Yeah. A lot of the translations, they lose their wizard stuff,
Yeah, okay.
The Institute.
Other than that... I'm sorry. Other than that, like, I can think of, like Valentine and Voldemort. I don't know. His villains start with the V. You can say that, I guess. I don't know. Dude, this whole Valentine guy. Valentine? They call him Valentine.
Yeah, Valentine.
I think. Valentine. I don't know. I just feel like it's a Voldemort situation. You could go either way. You know, you look at it, it's like, oh, yeah. He, like, wasn't in the movie at all for, like, ages. And then he just turned up and started, like, basically just walked into the scene, and then, like, every scene with him was, like, a revelation plot twist reveal. There's, like, 5 of them in a row. I was like, wow. This is kind of what I meant with, like, the story in the second half of, like, really weird can't say this is like a good script, but like the fact that they just kept coming one after the other, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, all right, well, sure. I was just kind of going with it at that point. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
But
so
is it because
he
I've seen it
walks in-
before, or like does Jared
Yeah.
Harris not have like the most betrayal looking face ever?
Oh,
Like did you guys read? You guys read that from the start, right?
not
no.
the first scene, not in the first scene.
Right,
Probably from the because I mean he's not really in it either until he's in like one scene and then he betrays her.
Yeah.
So like not in that first scene, no. But then definitely like when the scene started when he like starts looking over her shoulder and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But then like the film doesn't like give any time for these characters to develop. I assume again adaptation thing possibly the book would help. But
Like the whole Jared Harris thing is like one of the weirdest parts of the film for me.
definitely.
Like I think he needed a scene there to kind of go into his, agoraphobia or whatever it is. Because this being like a central plot beat of the film, as you said, it just kind of added to the whirlwind second half, where it's like, what the hell is going on there? Yeah, that was really weird.
It was only the first step too.
Yeah.
It just started. It kickstarted the whole thing. He turns heel, and then it's like, okay, I only ever got the exposition intro scene with you, and now you're a villain. Okay, I mean, I don't. So I'm not like connected to this twist at all, and as like from a morality standpoint. But like, sure, whatever, okay. And then he lets in Valentine, and then like 1 minute later, Valentine's like, "I am your father," and I'm like, says the villain we've never met. Like, it's like, okay, we've only heard about him up until this point, right? Like, I think we see him in some brief like flash memory scenes or whatever.
And then there's like 3 shots of Jared Harris like peeking from the stairs while he's like scheming and like changing sides and stuff.
Yes.
I swear, like the third, like the last time that happened, I'm like, I just did I go back? Like I've seen this. It's Jared Harris peeking from the stairs, scheming. Felt like I was
Did you
keep
accidentally hit
watching
the reverse 10-second button?
Yeah,
yeah. Oh god. Yes, and it's like, okay. I guess am I meant? I'm obviously meant to take this "I'm your father" moment as like a big deal, but it's just like I've never met you. I don't know why this is happening so quickly. But then, hey, you'd think that was it. It just kept going. Oh, I have a son too. Oh, Jason and Clary are siblings. What?
Like Star Wars.
It's like Star Wars, bro. It's like you take out all the beats of the original trilogy and put them in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then it'd be that, but then at least George Lucas had the sense of going, oh shit, I've written myself in a corner where Luke and Leia are siblings. Oh, okay, let's steer well away from them being romantically involved now. But this thing's like, no, let's lean in. That's what's going to make it good. I'm like, oh no, please don't.
I think
yeah.
I think Hodge is more of a mentor in the books. Like he's a bit more Dumbledore like.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think. I was trying to find it, but I can't really find confirmation.
I mean, you think that's why they cast Jared Harris, because it's literally Richard Harris's kid.
Dude, I've never made the connection
Really
between Harris and Harris.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's Richard Harris' son.
Oh,
Damn.
So that's why they cast it. They're like, oh yeah, we need a Dumbledore kind of character. Oh yeah, and when he's going to turn heel, oh yeah, okay, Jared Harris. He's got the face. He's got the lineage. Done. Nailed it.
Wow, casting did a good job there. I mean, casting did a good job throughout the movie, I guess. Apart from Jonathan Rhys Meyers, maybe. I don't know. He just looks so young to be her dad.
100%.
Yeah.
Like
That's
every
totally
time I
true.
see him, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like who's that Australian bloke that played Ra's al Ghul in the Arrow show? I feel like he should be Valentine.
I don't know who you mean, but Luke definitely does.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you need someone definitely a bit. I didn't mind his performance necessarily, but it's just like, yeah, no, I definitely agree. You need someone older. But I assume when you're talking about the casting, you're a fan of Jamie Campbell Bower as Jace?
Yeah, he's a great Jace. He's fantastic. I think, like, it's
Okay.
like I feel like he is I'm not really tapped into the show because like the show came out like post my time with the series really, but like I feel like for everyone in the fandom, like Jace is just like their default. I mean, Jamie Campbell Bower is like the default for Jace.
Really? So people like him better than the show guy, whoever they
Oh,
got?
like they have to. Like I just can't imagine like anything else. Yeah.
Dude, the show started coming out in 2016. There's definitely an alternate universe. Like, not even a far-fetched alternate universe at all where we're sitting around a West Court talking about, oh, you watched Shadowhunters last night? I feel like that kind of should have been.
Had you been more tapped into it, you probably would have convinced me to watch it. So I mean, like,
Honestly, yeah. Well, I was probably a bit even. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have been, but I probably was mentally a bit matured out of it because I was in full Game of Thrones mind at that point, which is like, I don't think I can go back to Shadowhunters after that, to be honest, and deal with the different take on incest, clearly. But, yeah, no, I thought Jamie, like, he just has the look for it.
Yeah.
You know? He was good. I don't know. Like, and that chick who plays Isabel was, like, I recognized her, but
oh really?
I don't know. Did you guys not? I feel like I've definitely seen it before.
Yeah.
Got to dig into that. I don't know. There's also something to be said for the fact that, like, I mean, every magical person in this movie has a British accent. and then there's like
Lily Collins is
Mormon
like half
characters.
British, so like that's why like it's like hidden.
Oh, are you poking fun at her accent?
No, isn't she just actually like half British, half American?
She's got a full British accent though.
In real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the movie, she's American. Like it's because it's like she doesn't really know she's like
Oh, I see what you. Yeah. Sorry, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But in this movie, she's doing a full accent.
Yeah.
Which feels kind of mean. Like everyone else around her gets to do their accent, and she has to like act really hard to do the accent. No, she didn't.
Was she speaking in
She was speaking full Britain, this mate.
Was she? No, she was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shows how much I paid attention.
Well, that's why I noticed it at first. I'm like, wait, so Lena doesn't have to do an accent, but Lily does, and they're like mother and daughter?
Hold on. Was Jonathan doing British or?
Yeah, he was British.
Ah, shit. No.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait. Jonathan as in...
Rhys Myers?
Which Jonathan were you talking about?
Wait, hold on.
Isn't Jace's name Jonathan?
Yeah, that's what I was...
okay.
Right,
Jonathan, the actor, yeah.
I'm sorry, but like that's never brought up again. Like he is just Jace. Like his name is Jonathan. Or is he? Hold on. Maybe they do go into his back in like some of the later books. I think he does like get really connected with his like father, or like with his like family name.
Dude, the melodrama of that scene when Clary learns that Jace is like all that shit about the name and his brother and stuff, and it's like Jonathan, JC, Jace. It was so corny, man. But and it was like again like the fifth reveal in the space of like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Jesus Christ thing, like JC.
Yeah, JC. Not quite. They cracked me up. I mean, was it in that same scene too? When the other thing that cracked me up, I think, was when he flipped the ring from a W to an M.
Oh yeah. I thought that earlier. I was like, is this going to be like a plot thing later? And it was.
No. Yeah, it sure was. That just made me laugh. See things through a new perspective, and he just fucking does things. It's like, oh shit! Oh man, that was good. I don't know. Any other actors to shout out? I don't know.
Oh, the stepdad werewolf guy was decent.
Oh yeah.
It was
what's his face?
Definitely seen him in something.
Was his name Alec? Was that his name? Or am I?
Luke is the character's name.
Oh, Luke. That's right.
Yeah, no, Alec is the brother to Isabel.
Yeah, Isabel's brother. Yeah, that's right. Luke. Aidan Turner. What's this guy in? He, again, another Brit doing something.
Oh, he was in.
He's one
he's
of the.
Keely, yeah, in
I was
Lord of the
looking,
Rings.
yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
Hobbit, yeah.
He's one of the dwarves in Hobbit.
Yeah.
There you go.
He just stacked 2013 then.
Huge 2013 for this guy.
Mm.
Okay, I mean, look, I'll say in favor of cool stuff this movie does. I think the score's really good. I'll say it. I don't mind. I thought it was good.
I don't really remember it because I just remember like the soundtrack moments.
Yeah.
You just remember Demi overshadowed everything.
Demi and Jessie J and Zed and all that.
When was it? Was Jessie J in the actual movie?
I think one of her songs is used, yeah.
Like Demi's the main one with the rain, right?
I think so. But then like they use the songs a few times.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I just remember that as being the most like the song takes over in that one.
Yeah.
I know the song. There's a couple other background songs or whatever. No, dude, I thought the score was good. I genuinely thought it was pretty solid. It's up my alley. The scene when Valentine like enters through the portal, it's like the score made that scene like actually kind of cool, like basically by itself. I was like, oh yeah, now this is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take it. So shout out to that. I kind of thought it was good, and during the action moments, I thought it was pretty good as well. Man, if I'm trying to think about like the CG and the lore and
did you like the
execution
demons?
of
I
all
think the
that.
demons look really cool. It's kind of like shadow figures. I think
I guess the ones that she like pauses aren't bad.
Mm.
I didn't mind them. I don't know. They didn't. I didn't think they were bad, but I also like they didn't really capture my imagination either.
Yeah, I think in the book, I think they are like like described as like creatures like shadow like shadow like figures. I think. God, there's so much things I'm just like trying to remember and I just fucking can't. Well,
dude, I will say though that demon dog at the start.
Oh yeah.
That is revolting. I never like. What is that?
Yeah.
Like I know it's meant to be, but oh my god,
you just mean like design wise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, later my dog was on alert when he came on screen.
Oh, was he actually watching and saw that?
He was like basically asleep, and then the dog came on, and he was like, just like, aggravated at the TV.
Wow, no wonder. That's interesting. So does Leo actually like look at pay attention to what's on the screen, or like notice things on the screen?
Dogs or horses, basically. Those are like his two. Yeah.
And
he'll actually like go up to the screen and like try and touch them.
That's cute. My pets have like never really acknowledged anything on the screen. They don't really care.
Not really.
My cat doesn't mind an iPhone. Like if you play like those videos of like the bugs in the iPhone, he likes it. But like he does not care. He does not give a shit about like the TV stuff.
The TV, yeah, it's like two. Yeah. It's like up there, not directly in front. I kind of get that. Yeah, no, that dog was revolting. That was like my main standout design of just like I'd never want to see that again. So I guess they did a good job. But yeah, like I kind of go back to what 50 said at the start about like the lore and stuff, where I'm just kind of like, I don't know, it feels very basic to me.
Lore gets pretty heavy later on. Like I think the first three books are pretty light on it. Like I think City of Glass really opens it up because that's when they go to Shadowhunter Israel. But then like the first two books are very much just like a focus on like the romance and like the characters, and then like later on is like as she started developing the series as like her own thing rather than like a fan fiction rewrite. Yeah,
like it gets more like religious parallel stuff.
Not necessarily like religious parallel because like they never go like Christian, but like angels like become like more important and they go to like hell, like a version of hell.
Oh, yeah.
But they also just like flesh out like so much more like Shadowhunter lore. But like once again, it just comes later, like once she was done with the fan fiction part.
Right. Okay. That sounds interesting. Like just in this movie, it was kind of like I agree with what you said earlier, Liam. Where it's just like okay, there's werewolves and there's vampires and there's I get it. There's very understood concepts just applied in like New York City. Like that's the whole thing, and it's like. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Like, again, we'll take a New York City movie, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really anything that like really felt super inspired.
I think in the books, I think the City of Bones does play a bit more of a part to earn it, like the subtitle.
Yeah, I
Right.
can get that.
Like I think she's there for a bit more time, or maybe multiple times. Whereas like in this one, like they go there for like 2 minutes, and you just feel like, oh,
Yeah, look, dude, I don't even know what it was, really, to be honest.
the Shadowhunter graveyard, pretty much.
Like, they went there for 2 minutes, and it was just to progress the one plot aspect.
Yeah.
It was basically just to get them to the next reveal of, like, oh, that's where they need to go to Magnus Bane or whatever. And that was, like, it. It's like, how did this justify the subtitle?
I mean, to be fair, I think the next book's called City of Ashes, and I think the only reason is because like there's a ship like on the Hudson, and I think like it spews some ash on the city, like at the end of the book.
Oh, wow.
Like it's
So New York is the City of Ashes.
Yeah, it's not very dignified subtitle on that one either. But then going on was like City of Glass and Fallen Angels and all that shit. Like I think it probably earns a bit more.
So the first three, you've got the City of thing going on.
No, they all do. It's City of Glass, City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and then City of Heavenly Fire.
Okay. She really stuck with the city thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, don't need to mention the goons,
Oh, God.
You want to help my leg?
Well, one of them was like Australian. Oh, my God.
I love Kevin Durant. I get so hyped when I see him. He is KD to me. Fuck Kevin Durant, the basketball player. It's all about Kevin Durant to me. Yeah. He plays what's the name? Proximus in the new Apes movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And like he does like a lot of character work. He's great.
He's got a very recognizable face.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't like him in this movie. I'm sorry. It was just kind of annoying. No disrespect, KD. No disrespect. He's in Cosmopolis or whatever. That movie that's come up a couple times. Maybe we should add that one to the schedule as well.
I can't remember if if there's fairies in the book or whether they get introduced later. But like fairies become like a pretty big part.
What are they, like people too? Or are they?
Yeah,
small?
they're another underworld like figure.
Oh yeah.
But
Faction.
they're more significant than what like the vampires are, or even the werewolves. I think.
Do they have little wings? Do they fly around?
I think they're just really, really pretty people, apart from the queen, who's like fat and disgusting.
Okay. It's interesting. All right. Let's get to our final verdicts for the Mortal Instruments City of Bones. Man, I'll slap a 5 on it. That might be generous, but I'll slap a 5 on it.
wow.
It might be
That
generous.
is generous.
Yeah. I think the thing is that it was a weird movie, had all the criticisms that I had, but like, I didn't hate watching it. I was like, yeah. Like my overall experience when it ended was one of fine. So there was plenty of stuff to like just think was baffling, which I was kind of entertained by. Fitzy.
Yeah, I mean, I would still watch a sequel, honestly, just to see where it goes. So I'll give it a 4 for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense, Jaden.
Yeah, this is great. I'm glad they were in the 4 fire range, not the 2 3s. I'll keep it at 6. Nostalgia drives probably a lot of it for me. But I still do enjoy a lot of it. And, I think I am more tailored to the audience because I do find Simon funny. And I don't know, a lot of other things in the book I don't mind, obviously. So
you like the incest a lot, I think.
I mean, it's a bit of fun to play with. Like it's
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pisser, yeah.
There you go. Clip that. All right. Now it's time for our highlights of the week. Fitzy, what have you been watching?
I don't know. I don't think I watched anything.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, no movies. Maybe an episode or something, but I don't even know.
You still doing the Euphoria / Pit progress?
No, I haven't watched much of it yet.
Okay.
I think I finished an episode of Euphoria, but yeah, it was like 20 minutes, 10
Much
minutes.
like 20 minutes of Euphoria.
Yeah.
That sounds about right with your history of Euphoria. Okay, that's cool. I finished A Night of the Seven Kingdoms this week,
Oh, yeah.
and it's good. I liked it. I think it's like got a shockingly high IMDb score, to be totally honest with you. The fact that it's like the highest like rated, like, dude, there's no way this thing's high rated. There's no way this thing's better than House of the Dragon in any universe. I just want to make that very clear. Dude, it's like I liked it. It was cute. It had some very cool, like they had a very action heavy, drama heavy, backstory heavy episode in there, which was a really good episode. I like the sort of way it plays with a different sense of humor for this world is really cool. And it plays with that like right away in the first 5 minutes. It kind of has a different tone and is kind of over the top. Well, not over the top, but like these slightly more quirky characters than we're used to in the universe, but is able to maintain the tone of the universe overall while still having a different sense of humor about it. I think it balances that very, very well. Like it doesn't feel out of place or weird or anything, despite sort of having a slightly different sense of humor. But it's still got heaps of really violent shit in it as well. So I think it balances that very nicely. I like the main characters. A lot of the ancillary characters are kind of mid, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. I felt like the show kind of like by the sixth episode thought I was meant to care about some of these ancillary characters, and I was just kind of like, I don't know.
Have you always pronounced it that way?
Ancillary, is that what I meant to say?
Yeah, I just feel like in previous weeks we have enunciated like the full thing.
I feel like I always say ancillary.
Really?
Now I'm not saying I'm right. Got no clue.
Well, what are you saying?
Fizzy says ancillary, I think.
All right, darn.
Yeah, you do. No, I don't. I'm not going to double down and tell you what you say.
Ancillary.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
No,
ancillary.
He's saying ancillary. He's saying like ancillary. Like he's like really like merging it.
I was like, oh, come on, it wasn't that different.
No, like you were. Yeah, it's
these different ancillary characters is what I was saying. Ancillary.
Yeah, you're still kind of skipping over like a vowel.
Like the I?
Ancillary.
Ancillary. Yeah. Whereas you're just putting it,
okay.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I kind of am doing that. Yeah. These different. So what I meant to say, these different ancillary. Oh fuck! These different ancillary.
Yeah.
Instead of saying ancillary.
Ancillary.
Fuck.
Ancillary. Yeah.
The thing with this show overall is that it's only 6 episodes long. All the episodes are half an hour. The whole thing is like 3 hours. So it's like it's high quality stuff. Like the production, the budget, absolutely phenomenal. But it's like barely a show. You know what I mean? Like you just smash this thing. So that's not a blemish on it as a product at all. It's more of just like a thing of, I don't know, like I think like by the end you sort of, it's almost like you expect TV level time and development with the characters where you only got movie time, I guess is what I'm saying. So like by the end I'm just like, some of these, like there are characters that pop up that like have these like what I think are meant to be sort of fun payoff moments in the last episode where I'm like, dude, I feel like you were in one scene earlier. Like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. But like the core characters are really good. The core story is really good. So like if you're a Thrones fan, if you're a Song of Ice and Fire fan, I'd highly recommend it. It's a good show. But like in terms of being like, I don't know. I haven't actually watched any reviews on it. I literally just finished it. It was like, oh, that's good. I enjoyed that. And then saw how high the IMDb score, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, come on, I don't know about that. That's like the only aspect I'm like pointing out with that, I guess. But I still really thought it was a good show. I'm looking forward to season 2. I think they're shooting season 2 right now, so hopefully we won't have to wait like 3 years for that one. Believe it or not, even though we wait 3 years for everything else. Did you hear that? Oh, sorry, Jane. Before I go to you though, did you hear that 3-body problem? Like it's coming back this year finally. It's been like already over like 2.5 years already.
It's a big sci-fi show. Like it's
But it's only going to be 6 episodes.
Yeah. But
It's going to take them 3 years to make 6 episodes? Are you kidding me? It's pretty bad in my opinion, to be honest.
I don't.
Lame.
I don't think it's a show that demands a quick turnaround though. Like,
Are you just saying that you don't mind because, like, you know, you weren't that excited? Like, what does that mean? Like, it doesn't demand a quick turnaround. Isn't that just personal excitement?
I mean, maybe, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I mean by that.
I just feel like 6 episodes is poor. I feel like if you're going to wait 3 years, like, give me a season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a full thing. Anyway, sorry. What have you been watching this week?
I don't know. I don't really think like things I watched are too interesting. But like, I did watch They Will Kill You, which is like the new Zazie Beetz movie. It had such a weird tone that I just wasn't expecting. Not tone, but like it's so like I don't know if let me quickly search what the like if I can use it in this way. Yeah, I don't know. It had like a kind of like dejected quality to it. Like because like the camera would like pull out like a lot of actions and like the action was like so muted and like matter of fact. Like it was highly stylized. Like it had like the full like Tarantino like blood spray, but then like it was just done, and like it was kind of like not interesting, and like a lot of like the film is like kind of it's like a lot of just action scenes like back to back to back, because like she's trapped in a thing and she's trying to get out, and it's like I don't know, like when you have like that much in a row like in that kind of style of just like matter of fact kind of action and violence, it was just kind of boring. But then, like, I don't know, like I don't think it's meant to feel that way, given the way that it is then stylized. So like, I don't know, it was like kind of conflicting. And like the story is like, I don't know, it uses flashbacks like about 7 more times than I expected because I expected 0. But then like you get to the climax, like it's like somewhat interesting, like like final battle. But I don't know, it was pretty lackluster. I'm not gonna. It just like not what you're expecting from like an action kind of beat 'em up type movie. Like just like to have like this like lackluster energy that permeates through it,
Yeah.
but not because not because like it's like got nothing happening, because it has shit that's happening. It's just not presented like
Sounds like it doesn't really have much adrenaline.
No, yeah.
That's kind of lame. You describing this as the new Zazie Beetz movie makes me think, like, are you like a Zazie Beetz fan where you watch this for her?
No, but like I don't know how else was I meant to describe it.
No, yeah, no, it's fair.
Yeah.
If there's no one else of note in it, or part
She's
of
good
it,
though.
then-
Like I don't know, like isn't she's worth a name,
Is she the lead? She's like the main action person.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is
Yeah, no,
Oh, Tom
nothing
Felton's in
against
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heather Graham, Patricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette. Wow.
There's some names.
I love Patricia Arquette in Severance. What a great show. Okay. Now it's time to hand the show over to you with our question of the show. Last week we asked you, what is the worst young adult movie adaptation? I clarified the question for Spooky, and he said, it's got to be Artemis Fowl. Shout out to Josh Gad's unhinged jaw. That's real bad. Although, now I'm conscious of the fact I don't want to turn this segment I feel like I've kind of turned this segment every week into like nitpicking our friends and audiences' responses. But like Artemis Fowl, isn't that like a kid's series? It's a young adult.
Yeah, it's kind of more 9 to 12 than like 13 to 16.
13 to 16 is like young adult, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe even 12 to 16.
Sure.
I reckon young adult. If you're 12, you can squeak in, I reckon.
Whereas like Artemis Fowl is like a step above Zach Power, but it's a step below, like
Right.
more or less.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, real bad. Andy Lau said, The Fifth Wave, the young adult sci-fi that's completely sucks. It's soulless, predictable, boring, uninteresting, and annoying YA garbage. It's like the film wants to be as good as The Hunger Games, but it's actually worse than any of the Twilight films. The Fifth Wave actually looks flat and dogshit visually. It makes the entire Twilight franchise look like it was masterfully shot by Greg Fraser. I only watched this because I was randomly in my Chloe Grace Moretz phase during high school, and there was a lot of shit films I got through, to be fair. I fucking hate how the director's name is Jay Blakeson. I feel like this is starting to go in territory where I need to read ahead to censor. Like, it's like it could be going there. Like this film is super shit and bland, yet he probably doesn't deserve to make his real name a stage name like MCG or McG,
McG?
the
Yeah,
director
yeah.
of the Babysitter films that Jaden very much loves. If he can anyway, it's funny because I searched up McG on Google and it came up with MCG instead. Okay. Also, this Jay Blakeson sounds like I meant to say Jake in my language. Jay Blakeson guy directed I Care a Lot, so I'm sure Liam can vouch for me that he seems like a joke. I've been needing to get Liam's approval from these responses too often lately. It's like I've lost the ability to believe in myself and trust my beliefs to you guys these days.
Wow.
Anyway, the fifth wave, this got deep. Anyway, the fifth wave didn't expand into a franchise, thank fuck. Wow, thank you, Andy. That was a roller coaster. Have any of you guys seen the fifth wave?
Yeah. And I've read
Is
the book too.
Yeah.
I really liked the book. I think the book was great. I think I ate it up in one day. The movie I don't really remember as much, but I think it was kind of bland. I do have it on the lower side here, so I think I do kind of concur with Andy. But I will step up to Jay Blakeson's defense because he did The Disappearance of Alice Creed, which is a fantastic film. So
Okay.
Jay, you've earned it,
Got you, Jay. McG, not so much.
dude. McG, like he did Charlie's Angels, which is a shithouse. But he also did The Babysitter, Killer Queen. Specifically, like Babysitter's alright, but Babysitter Killer Queen is such a fantastic film. It is so fun. I love it. McG will always get my praise for that simple film alone, despite how bad Charlie's Angels is.
Am I understanding correctly that at the end of the film it actually comes up saying directed by McG?
Yeah.
That's funny. That cracks me up. Oh, man. Okay. Leanne said, thankfully, young adult movies is a genre that I don't generally watch. In fact, it would be safe to say that I steer away from this category at all costs. No, Leanne, what about Harry Potter? No. However, in order to contribute to this week's regular pool of answers, I will step back in time and argue that Endless Love was not a particularly great young adult film from 1981. The movie is a romantic drama about two teenagers, Jade, played by Brooke Shields, and David, played by Martin Hewitt. The film is based on a novel and explores the intensity of first love. The plot is overly dramatic and basically makes for an awkward movie. The target audience for the film is younger teens, but some of the content is exceptionally dark. Apparently, the book's author, Scott Spencer, absolutely hated the movie. There you go. There you go, indeed. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna search that up and add it to my watch list.
Dude. The male character's name, his surname's fucking Axelrod. That's piss.
Axelrod?
Axelrod.
Oh my god.
That's great.
There's a 2014 version as well. It looks like, unless that's just the same. Like
I think that's the same title, different thing. Yeah,
could be. Okay. Yeah, this looks.
Oh no, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, it is the same thing.
Yeah.
They redid it again, man. This thing's got a 30 on Metacritic. So, not the strongest endorsement in the world. Okay. Wow, the 2014 one isn't much better. Fitzy, what is the worst young adult adaptation movie thing?
Well, I don't know about movies. I didn't know the question was movies specifically, but I feel like 13 Reasons Why is kind of the most cursed.
Yeah.
Young adult kind of adaptation. I read the book and I read like a bunch of other YA stuff kind of at the same time. I read Garrel's Gallus, which is like an older, I guess it's YA, but it's more. Yeah. No, yeah, it is, but it's more just kind of. It doesn't have any like tropes or anything because it's from freaking 1971. And like other YA stuff, I can't even remember what it was. It was, it was something about a whale. It's like was it? It was either
Web
everything
check.
something or it was one of those. I don't know, but I think it was an Australian one. Which it was decent, but like yeah. The first season of I think I only watched the first season, but I just know that it became more and more kind of cursed over time.
Mm.
And it was kind of just I don't know, a weird vibe from the start even. But yeah, I don't like hate any of the YA movies really. They all just kind of have. It's kind of the same thing with Mortal Instruments, where it's like, they have enough charm somehow. Somehow they wrangle a little bit of charm. Yeah, I remember the host being kind of weird, but I don't really remember enough of that film to, you know, to hate it or anything. But yeah, I guess that's my answer.
So with 13 Reasons Why, was that a situation where like was the first season just meant to be the book and that's it, and then they just kept going, like trying to,
I don't know.
or were there more books or something? Or
I mean, like it's 13 Reasons Why, and you get the 13 reasons in the first season. So I imagine it ends there.
Yeah, sure.
right, and they just like made more seasons.
Did you wait? So you never watched any of season 2, right? Or did you?
I watched all of season 2, never got to 3.
Oh, okay. Because I think
Yeah.
I'll probably watch the first 3 episodes of season 2, and like when they have like Hannah Baker's ghost and all that shit, that was wild.
Dude,
I think I remember
absolutely.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched a bit
yeah.
of season 2.
Yeah, it was. You could tell. I mean, that's the part where I assumed like it was just original stuff, because it's like it felt 100% like, okay, how do we have Hannah still in the show?
Yeah.
But she's all her flashbacks are done. We've got nothing else to say. Oh, she can be a ghost. She can haunt him or whatever. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it was like Alex being like a almost school shooter or whatever, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I remember that.
I really liked season 1.
Yeah,
Then, like, season 2 was like
at
such
the
a massive
time,
drop off that I just couldn't go past like a couple episodes.
season
but,
1
like-
was I think it was an okay adaptation, but it just became No, I think I liked it at the time, but like I haven't really thought about it since. I guess.
Sure. Yeah, I haven't thought. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe I'll go back to season 3.
I remember when
I just remember
season 2
like,
dropped and like chat around the school. I don't know. Was there a scene where like one of the kids gets like a broom shoved up his ass? I just remember that getting like mentioned a lot.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm.
What, and people are getting ideas? Oh shit! I just said this girl's name. Got to cut that. Oh god. My worst young adult adaptation is Chaos Walking. She was terrible.
Oh damn! Didn't even think of that.
Man. I don't know. Like, I've had an endless beef with Doug Liman, even though like some of his products aren't terrible. Like, I don't know, he did Edge of Tomorrow. I like that movie, so it's like, okay, it's not all bad, but I just don't like this guy. He's now making the AI movie. You seen that? How he's making an AI movie with like a $60 million budget?
Darren Aronofsky just did that, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know about that. Doug Liman's definitely doing one though. I know that for
Oh.
sure. And I heard about that. I'm like, oh yeah, sounds like Doug Liman. I don't know. Just like, oh Jesus Christ! It's got a good cast though. I think Chastain was in it. I don't know. Anyway.
Wait, do you
So
mean
it's
like
like-
about AI, or do you mean like AI generated like image? Like, what do you mean?
No, AI like it's the production is like hugely
Really?
like using AI. Yeah. It's a real movie. But yeah,
But then
it's like
what's he doing
using AI.
casting Chastain? Like, what she's voice acting?
No. So, like, it's live action photography. It's like, sorry. Yeah, I should clarify. I just said AI movie. Sorry. It's like it's a real movie with like live action, it's like being shot and on set and everything. But they're using a lot of AI for like, it's like the first movie that's going to use like heaps of AI openly and everything for like a lot of the backgrounds and like no blue screen, no any of this sort of shit. Like it's like going all in on like using the tool, like for
Right, just production.
the sort of production and technical aspects of it. Yeah, technology side of it. So it'd be interesting to see what it looks like, you know. But yeah, well, like it was a real movie they shot.
Okay.
It's all like
Don't you still need to shoot it on a blue screen then to like overlay like Chastain?
No, that's the thing. No, it's like it's removing backgrounds and shit without blue screen.
But then what did they shoot it on?
I don't know. I don't know what the set looked like. I don't know. But the idea is that like they don't. It's like the next level of like we don't need chroma keying anymore because it's like we can evolve past that. Apparently, is the idea with this tool. So I don't know. Fuck. I'm interested to see what it looks like, but I'm just like, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, Chaos Walking was shit, and then seeing in the theater was shit. I'm sorry. I was just like, wow.
I think you're crazy. Have you even read the book?
No, not at all. I've seen
Yeah.
the movie. The movie sucked though. Like,
I think the movie was okay. I think you can argue that there's a big quality drop off between the book and the movie, but I think the movie was still okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. The book might be good. I don't know, but I'm just like,
The
I
book is
just felt
great.
like
The book is so good that I recommended it for the year 8 fucking reading syllabus.
really.
Yeah, I remember going to like my English and like, hey, can we recommend books to be put it on? And it's like, yeah, all right.
If you recommended that to the year 8 class, then I was in that class with you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's like Tom Holland and fucking Daisy Ridley running around these like terrible costume design and just looks really cheap and the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Bad
And
taste.
poor Mads.
Bad
Come on,
taste.
our mate Mads.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jaden, what's the worst?
I'm gonna give a few obligatory shout-outs because like there's a few that need to be mentioned. Otherwise, I don't know if this review ever like blows up, people get a bit mad. I disagree with it, but Aragon is like the famously like hated one. Everyone hates Aragon movie, but like once again, I don't mind it. The other one is like Elysian and like the Divergent series in general, but like I loved the Elysian books. They're probably like they were probably like one of my biggest like YA things. And then like to say the movie's done that way was a bit disappointing. Like once again, I'm still not super hating on it, but like that wasn't fantastic. They're probably like the obligatory ones to mention. Oh, The Giver. The Giver was fucking shit, especially compared to the book. The Giver sucked.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
No.
Still with Taylor
Yeah,
Swift
well.
in it. But it, like the world is black and white, and everyone says it's black and white, but he sees color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
The book is anyway. But my actual answer for like the worst. I mean, like I'm looking at this list, and there's some things that I wouldn't really know are a book, so I won't count them. But the ones that like the one that I know was a book that I've seen and was shithouse is this Spanish film called Killer Book Club. I don't know if the novel was also in Spanish. But this film was fucking shithouse. It was the most boring thing I've ever seen. It was so miserable to watch. Like dragging your balls through glass. It was just fucking painful. Like the worst roll your eyes type shit ever. Yeah. Like in terms of young adult adaptations, I don't know adaptations. Yeah, that's going to be my worst.
Jesus. Wow. Dragging your balls through glass. Okay, I'll take that as a never watch. That's good. Man.
I feel like it's one of those movies that's going to get removed from Netflix, like because it's like wasting bandwidth.
How recent is it?
2023.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah, it might. Yeah. It's one of those ones that gets cut because it's like it's actually more expensive to leave it on here.
Yeah.
God.
It's hoarding. It's hoarding space on the servers.
Yeah, exactly. God, that's so bad. Okay. As always, we'd love you to submit your responses, thoughts, and/or reviews for next week's episode, and film in the YouTube or Instagram comment section, or join the Discord server. This week, the question we're asking you is nothing to do with US states, but it's actually going to be, who is a celebrity you're sick of? Let us know. Who's someone that pops up everywhere and it's just like, all right, leave me alone. All right, I've had enough. We got a poll to announce. This is huge. We have Fitzy and I going head-to-head nominating a film each, and you, the audience, must vote to decide which film that we will review in a fortnight's time. I'll go first if you want. I feel like I always offer you to go first, and then you always say, no, I want you to go first. So I'll just go first.
I feel like I've stopped doing that for the last few times.
I feel like you haven't. Or maybe both of you do it equally, and then I just sort of I feel like Jaden hasn't stopped doing it.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
See,
Yeah.
see. Well, unless so, are you saying you want to go first?
I don't mind. I've given up the first thing.
Okay. No, well, no, fuck it. I'll go first, and I'll say I'm nominating Treasure Planet.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's see how
interesting.
that goes.
Actually,
Fitzy.
so is that the
Yes.
same year?
Oh,
No, it's not. No, not even. I mean, close-ish, not really. My nomination is Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
wow. That's hard. That's impossible to beat. I think I've just got a forfeit.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, why? Oh, I could have just. You realize? I thought Treasure Planet was a very good shout. They could have won a lot of times.
I think
You're telling me.
like it's got some power.
But now I've wasted it. That's why. Oh fuck! You should have gone first, and I should have quickly changed because
Wow.
now it's
I
gone now.
offered.
Like
I offered to go.
I've lost. I've got to take the L.
No, you have a chance.
We'll see. I'll be
I mean,
pretty
not really,
surprised.
but
All right. There you go. Those are your two options. Go to our Instagram page. Check out our stories within 24 hours after this episode goes live. Cast your vote for Treasure Planet. You mongrels are going to choose. Goddamn. Austin Powers. Mike Myers.
yeah, baby.
All right. That's it for this week's episode. Fitzy, what are we doing next week?
We're doing Wind River. Long time coming,
Yeah.
This has been thrown around for like 6 years, I reckon.
Yeah, Zach's tried to push this through many times, but
I finally got it through.
we yielded.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I yielded, really.
Yeah.
Which is on Stan. Taylor Sheridan movie, Jeremy Renner movie, Elizabeth Olsen, Gil Birmingham. Oh, John Bernthal's in it. Wow.
Oh, hell
What's
yeah.
he doing there?
Hell yeah, Johnny B. Dude, I've waited so long for this movie that like I feel like it's got to be like a masterpiece. It's got to be like the best shit. I've waited years for this movie. I've waited longer for this movie than the fucking I don't know the Odyssey or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my
Crazy.
god. Okay. Very good. That's it. I appreciate Liam and Jaden for joining me. As always, have a great rest of your week and goodbye.